Kids, we're getting started a little bit early here because the tree lighting is at exactly 5 o'clock. So I was hoping that maybe if there was anybody in here, we'd catch you and you'd be able to get the tree lighting as well. So let me go ahead and get the camera set up so you can see the tree, and I'll go and get a little bit closer. Doc Hart, how you doing, buddy? Glad you can make it. You made it early enough, so now you're going to get to see the tree lighting ceremony. It's a little tough to see because I'm a little bit of a distance because I'm going to try to hoof it right up to the It's a Small World area for the lighting over there as well. But I thought I'd start a little early and see if I could get the tree lighting in as well. Thankfully, it hasn't been crazy busy here today, it seems. It's been very manageable. I think I'd say it the same way as I did for Knott's Berry Farm, comfortably festive. While we're waiting, don't forget if you could share out the stream, click that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. We'll be starting in just a few seconds. There we go. And with that, it is evening at Disneyland during Christmas time. Good evening, Lorena. Glad you could make it. Yes, I don't blame you for missing Disneyland, especially at Christmas time. It is absolutely magical. Victor, yo, how you doing, buddy? So we just caught the tree lighting on Main Street. Now I'm going to make my way up to It's a Small World, and we'll catch the It's a Small World Mall area lighting. And then if I'm lucky, I'll be able to hoof it over to the Mark Twain dock, and we will catch the final trip around the rivers of America for the evening. We'll do a nice sunset cruise along the rivers, if I can make it. Hopefully I make it. So I hope everybody's got their Thanksgiving plans going, that everything is in place. Hopefully you're not stressing about it. It's the one thing I hate when you got a holiday like that and the family's all getting together. Everybody gets so stressed out that there's a few of them that just can't seem to enjoy the day. Yeah, it's not quite dark enough, and you're kind of catching some of the sunset, so it's that weird twilight where it's kind of tough to see. Not to mention I was kind of keeping my distance a little bit so that I wouldn't have to cover as much ground getting to It's a Small World, because this one I can hopefully get close enough to where it'll be really impressive. Yeah, that's one of the highlights of Christmas, definitely, is It's a Small World holiday. For me, that's the best overlay they've ever done. I don't think they can do better than that one. Not only is it just a very well done overlay, but it is so fitting. Bob, how you doing? You guys still out at Magic Mountain? What are you doing on my stream? You guys should be having fun. Not that my stream isn't fun. Let me rephrase that. All right, I'm going to try to finagle my way to a good spot so you guys can see really well. It's kind of a bummer for me because I'm just starting out with this, so my equipment isn't the best. I'm just using my iPhone and a gimbal. And I see people out here with their GoPros or their giant cameras with the big lenses and everything, and so hopefully it's well enough that we get a good shot. Try coming around this way a little bit, it looks like. Let me see if there's any way I can get around that way. I may try right here and just kind of scoot out a little when it's about time. Team iPhone and gimbal, heck yeah. Still at Magic Mountain. How busy is it? Because I know when I go to Magic Mountain, the last time I went, it wasn't busy, and by like 2 o'clock, I was like, I've had enough of the coasters. Yeah, I love how it meshes perfectly with Jingle Bells. Such, like I said, to me, the best overlay they've ever done. And let me give you a quick look at the line for It's a Small World holiday. You can see it way back there. It zigs and zags and zigs and zags, and then comes all the way back out over here. and it looks like they are prepping for even more line. Yikes, 10 of them down? That's not good. Why would they do that on the holiday week? Thankfully, so far, we got here probably about 12:30. Getting in the structure was fine. I think there was like 2 cars ahead of us at the booth. Parked, got out, got through security pretty quick, and got in. And it's been wonderful today, I gotta say. I don't think I could have asked for better conditions for the weather, and even the crowds seem pretty manageable right now. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Trying to bring you guys some fun, trying to get you excited about going to the theme parks. And now that I have a magic key for Disneyland, hopefully I'll be here once or twice a month to live stream, get you guys some more information, let you see what's happening at the park. But I'll still be hitting knots. I still have a heart for knots. Yeah, like I said, it's been really good today. I've enjoyed it, but I decided before the stream it was just me and my wife, and I was going to take a relaxing day. So we got some Dole Whip, we got on the train, we got on the Columbia, just kind of walked around a little bit, then went out and had our lunch, and now I'm doing the stream. So it's all good. But it seems like it's not very busy, in the fact that maybe it's people getting ready for tomorrow. So maybe that helps. I don't know. Oh, hitting the Polynesian. You guys, are you doing dinner there and everything? Or are you just kind of hanging out? Yeah. I can't let knots go, man. It's the park has grown on me so much the last several years. You know, especially not having a Disney pass, having the Knott's pass, and Knott's actually doing stuff spectacular when they've made changes or added things. It's all been good right now. So hopefully they can keep that up. I'm looking forward to the new Fiesta Village. So hopefully they keep it up, and the park keeps getting better and better. And by the way, if you haven't seen the live stream from the other day that I did at Knott's, go check it out. The Snoopy on Ice show this year is miles above anything they've done before. It is literally like Disney on Ice quality. Yeah, the Dole Whip. I finally got to try the lime. Because out here in Disneyland, for the longest time, all they had was pineapple. And in Florida, they had all the different flavors. And they finally started doing more flavors out here, so I got to try the lime. My wife tried the cherry. I wasn't too big on the cherry, but the lime I liked it a lot. Oh yes. Got to get those disrespectful desserts in. All right, so they are moving us out of this area. So I'm going to go try to finagle another spot for you guys. My apologies. Thankfully, they did it early enough to where hopefully I can get one.
On the other side? Okay.
think maybe we'll do this because there's not very many people behind me, and I can hold the gimbal up a little bit. Okay, now they're moving us from here. Let's go see what we can find over here, maybe.
What about?
Gotta love live streamers who don't know what's going on, right? I think this looks all right. Yep, into the crowd, please, into the crowd. But actually, I kind of like this spot better because I've got nobody in front of me right now, and we're about as close as you can get without being in line. Thank you, Lorena. Looks like we got about 8 of you in here right now. Welcome everybody who's just joining. Happy to have you along. We are about to see the lighting of It's a Small World for the holidays. I'm guessing we're about a minute or two away at the most. Hey JT, thanks for stopping by, man. Well, I've got you guys in here. We got a minute. I've got a few fellow YouTubers in here. Got Lorena Creole, got JT Gunn, and Victor Unboxes the World. Go check them out, sub to their channels. All good people. All good people. Yep, I think here we go.
Good evening, everyone, and season's greetings. Direct your attention to It's a Small World as we celebrate the joy of the holidays and light up the night with thousands of twinkling lights. As we count to 3, we invite you to join us in wishing for peace on earth. 1, 2, 3.
doesn't end with It's a Small World because you flip around this way and they've got all the trees, all the buildings, everything lit up. Absolutely magical. Absolutely amazing. And I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Lorena, you and all the other live streamers, you guys make this stuff look so easy. I'm sitting here trying to hold a gimbal, trying to keep you guys engaged, trying to make sure I don't step on somebody, make sure I don't get stepped on, and try to get to the Mark Twain now so that we can get a nice sunset cruise. So let's get on over there. All right, guys, get ready. I may have to put on the afterburners. It's a little dark over here, but I may give it a shot. Here we go. Cruising through, cruising through. So I'm probably going to try to go back, maybe even ride It's a Small World with you guys, but I know there are lag issues in there. And from what I've heard is I'm on Verizon, and Verizon has actually among the worst reception here in the park. So I may give it a shot, but we'll definitely get back up there and just enjoy the lights a little bit more. I want to try to get over to Mark Twain because I don't even know the last time I got to ride Mark Twain in the evening like this. I'm trying to run, JT. I'm trying to run. I'm older than you though, man, so go easy on us geezers. I am wise enough though that I didn't go through Fantasyland to get there. You go through Fantasyland right now and you're just sea of strollers. Little kids that are tired or wired up from all the sugar. It's just a bad combination. There's a churro line for you guys. Probably about 20, 30 people deep and growing by the second. Quick peek at Sleeping Beauty Castle. So that's still, like I said, the best castle. I know it's much smaller than most of the others. In fact, it's probably the smallest one. But gosh darn it, she's beautiful. And at least we still get our icicle lights instead of just projections. In fact, I haven't even seen Lorena. Do you know, are they doing they used to do like 4 different projection shows during the holidays on the castle at Magic Kingdom. Are they doing that still?
Oh, my shoes and
There she is. I think she just got in for the final voyage. Final trip tonight. All right, kids, looks like we made it. Looks like we made it. Looks like we may.
So we have one more ride, right?
Perfect. I was afraid that we might not make it, but she's making her way around the bend right now. And she'll be back and catch us for one last trip. Laura Jean Carlson, happy Thanksgiving. Glad you can make it. Welcome aboard. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're still doing the projection shows. What do you think? Do you prefer the projection shows, or would you rather have the icicles? I know it's tough because it looks kind of weird in the daytime, and there's a lot of construction and the cranes and everything while they're setting up. That's right, JT. I can do it, and I did do it. I haven't lost my touch yet. All right, Bob. You have fun over at Magic Mountain, man. We'll see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. I will head right up to the top. In fact, if I could get a hold of the cast member, I may ask if they allow anybody in the wheelhouse, but since it's nighttime, they may not. That has to be probably one of the coolest things I've ever done at Disneyland. We got here early, one of the first ones, and I talked to one of the cast members, and they were able to get us up to the wheelhouse. So my son was actually piloting the Mark Twain. We got to sign the guest book. They gave us a little certificate from the captain. It was awesome. The Rogue Attraction. Hey there, Tom. How you doing? Tell Zort I said hi. Oh, you got to do it too? It's absolutely awesome. Like I said, my favorite thing that I've ever done here. Yes, Disneyland at night, as they say, hits different. There's just something absolutely, I keep saying magical, but it's beyond magical at night. It's just something else. Well, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure if there was going to be much going on tonight for everybody where they wouldn't be able to join the stream, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for some Disneyland fun. This is my first day back as a Magic Key holder, and it was hilarious coming through the security checkpoint. I forgot that I had everything in my pockets, and the guy's doing the wand, and he's like, "Do you have anything in your pocket?" I was like, "Oh yeah, my car keys." "Do you have anything in this pocket?" "Oh yeah, my phone." "Oh, do you have anything in this pocket?" "Oh, my wallet." And I was just like, man, I feel like a noob. We got 10 of you in here. I just want to let you guys know that the Rogue Attraction just cleared recently 1,000 subs. So if you want to go join the party over there, he's doing great stuff at the parks out in Florida. You can check him out, give him a sub, start being part of that 2,000 sub celebration. Yeah, I'm trying. There's certain things that just don't go away. Like right now, just trying to maneuver through the crowds. It was like, oh yeah, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. You are quite welcome, my friend. In fact, when you head out to California, like I said, we'll be hitting knots, hopefully hitting knots, and the boysenberry pie or churro sundae or whatever you want, man. It's on me. Yeah, Resort TV. Those guys are amazing. I mean, geez, they've been doing it for probably longer than anybody, and they get some massive mega streams going. They go so that's like 12, 15 hours at times, but they're really good people too. And when they do their charity streams and stuff like that, man, they kill it. They raise some serious funding. And yeah, their West Coast crew, they're good too. I like watching them when they're on the West Coast. It's fun when Jenna or Josh end up coming out this way too, though. So unfortunately, we're just kind of standing here waiting for the Mark Twain. I don't want to wander too far. But there's one of the classic Disneyland venues, the Golden Horseshoe. When we get off here, I'll probably take a circle around New Orleans Square, and then we'll head over into Galaxy's Edge, check out Galaxy's Edge at night, and head over to Fantasyland and go check out the lights of It's a Small World and see how the line is doing over there. Is there anything anybody wants to see? I don't know if you guys have any specific requests that you'd like to see.
On their way. They should be there in just a second.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I've gotten to meet a couple of the YouTubers out here. And yeah, all good people. Yeah, I haven't seen Mondo. I saw some of his crew at Knott's Berry Farm. Some of his buddies over there. They were filming and stuff. So, but I didn't get Mondo wasn't there. Wow, staying at the Grand California. I've gotten to stay there twice, just one night stays each time. Both times because I had a client that was doing an event there, so I got a discount, and that's the only reason I was able to afford it. Yeah, one of the YouTubers that I've run into here is Attractions Live. It's Christine. She's another one of those, workhorse streamers. She does Tuesdays and Fridays at Disneyland, and she does usually 8 a.m. to noon, and then goes and takes a break, and then comes back 8 p.m. to midnight both days. It's insane. I guess if I didn't have, her job is streaming, so makes it a little bit, more understandable. But geez, I don't know if I could do that. Oh, Mando and Grogu. Sorry, we've got a streamer out here called Mondo, and that's I thought that's what you were talking about. That's funny. Glad Bob Paycheck is gone forever. Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. Lots to chew on with that. Lots of theories as to what really went on. All right, check this out. You got the Mark Twain at night coming around the bend. Let's just sit and enjoy this for a second. Any chance to get up into the wheelhouse?
That is under the description of the captain of the rotating quarters, so we'll see.
Engine room. Approximately one quarter speed. And throttle line. Oxford, stand by to go.
Very cool. You were at Disneyland on Thanksgiving and had dinner. Or you had like one of like the special dinner type of things that they've done. I have not seen anything on Genie Plus changes other than the variable pricing that they're going to do. Was there something new that happened today? Yes, Best Life and Beyond. They are in California. They're here at the parks quite often. I haven't been too much into them. I haven't watched them very much. Yeah, it's just such a great ride. So peaceful. Oh, they're going to limit it now. Okay. That makes sense. That means price is going up, though. Yeah, they're going to have to jack the price up, though. If they're limiting, it needs to be higher priced. Or at least they're stupid if they don't make it higher priced.
How about we get on the boat?
Alright. Under tailhead all the way out and do up the ramp. Mid ramp, you don't know what's off, second, 2 pounds, America. Good morning, the Mark Twain. Also,
Yeah, they should have just started the same way Express Passing is, just a very high price point, very limited, and just leave it at that. You know, and it maybe it should be the kind of thing where you can, you know, if you're staying at the resorts, you know, maybe you can't do it every single day, so you can't, you don't get the people that are scooping it up. I don't know. They have a mess on their hands regardless. You know, let everybody kind of slide by and see because I asked about getting into the wheelhouse, so we'll just kind of cruise by, see if he mentions anything.
Oh, this is the last video. Is it really?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Mark Twain. I'll be your captain for this journey along the 30 years of just a few reminders was all said.
All right, well, I guess we're not going to be able to get into the wheelhouse. Oh well.
Also, there should
let's
be no
head on
fires
up.
or smoking on board. Thank you. All right. Here's a few words from the first name.
when they would actually have bands playing on this little stage here.
What's right over there?
Let's see if we can get up to the top over here. They got it blocked off. Oh. Okay, there's a little bit of confusion. Looks like they're not letting people up to the top deck, it seems. We'll grab a little spot over here. Hey, Dad Man, welcome in. Yeah, we got a good group on here right now. I hope they let us up to the top. I don't know why they wouldn't. Maybe they're just checking it or something right now. Yeah, I think they did. Okay, so let's head on up. Okay, Rogue, you might make sure that turkey's doing good.
Secure all cargo.
All right, JT, if you're still with me, we're up at the top now. Wonderful little parlor we have in here. And I've been behind that door before. Are you guys allowing anyone to go up to the wheelhouse with you guys?
Doesn't seem like she's taking anyone up for this.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. The captain is not taking any passengers up to the wheelhouse at this time. So,
Ahead 1 quarter. Engine room. Ahead 3. Left brake.
yeah, I'm hoping. I try to ask whenever I can. I think it may have been that it's a female captain and, I'm just by myself, so I don't blame her for being a little maybe a little nervous. But here we go. We've got New Orleans Square. Fantasmic will be happening tonight. I won't be filming that one. But I've got my magic key, so I'll probably be back and maybe we'll do a live stream with Fantasmic. Hello, Sonia. My eyes are really bad right now at night. Sonia Evans. Greetings from the UK. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Not sure if you guys can tell, but the walkways are not that bad. That tells you what kind of crowds we have right now. And if you can see back there, that is Haunted Mansion Holiday with the candles all over the house. Actually, all over the mansion. My bad. There's the Columbia. I was on that earlier today. Forgot how amazingly cool the Columbia really is. Like we got empty logs on Splash Mountain. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think the fact that we've got a holiday, and it's the kind of holiday where there's a lot of prep involved. So I think that's why we've got some lighter crowds today. Awesome. It's so neat to have you here with me here in the UK, and I'm over here in Anaheim, and yeah, we're hanging out at Disneyland together. Yeah, I think most people would agree that the Disneyland Pirates is the superior Pirates. Well, a lot of people wave it. I got a quick set. I'll give you guys a view of the paddle wheel. And if I'm not mistaken, that is actually an actual functioning paddle wheel. Yeah, Christmas is a different story. In fact, even tomorrow might be a different story here. The holidays are something else at the Disney parks. Years ago, me and my wife, we used to come for New Year's Eve, and it was insane. But when you're prepared for it, it's fun. It's a little tough to see on the screen, I think, but this is the area they redid when they added Galaxy's Edge, and you can see the kind of bluish purpley mountains back there. That's all Galaxy's Edge. And they rerouted the rivers, cut it down by roughly about a quarter, and rerouted the train tracks and added all this. And I was nervous, I was upset because they were removing rivers, but when it was done, I was like, this looks amazing. And if you can see, if you guys can see that little guy down there, that's what we call the murder beaver, because he's chopping away at the supports. I've only been to Florida once. I actually went with my wife. That was when I proposed to her at the wishing well at Cinderella Castle. I'm gonna start heading down, and we'll go take a look at the view from the front of the boat if we can get up there.
Off the starboard side is Pirate's Lair at Tom Sawyer Island. Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school. And you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day long. At least that's what Tom Sawyer thought. Into civilization along the Rio Grande. Off in the distance are the towering peaks of Big Thunder Mountain. Rumor has it that the railroad built to haul gold out of the mountain has been seized by supernatural forces, and they've turned the mining trains into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Of course, that may be just another legend of the river. Just ahead is the frontier land, where our journey ends. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Mark Twain riverboat. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the other decks, please make your way down to the first deck. The stairways to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Interesting.
Approach ready at 1/4 steam.
They don't have the narration out there? Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Stand by to go ashore.
Phantasmic testing. Looks like one of the fountains is out. That's probably why they're testing. All right. Well, that was the Mark Twain at night. It's been years since I've been able to do that. So thank you guys for joining me. We're going to start making our way down. I'm going to take the long way though, because I don't want to rush. Part 2. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could stop by. Thank you. And don't forget, everybody, if you would do me a favor, and if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. If you'd like to enjoy more streams from Disneyland and Knott's and possibly other Southern California theme parks, by all means subscribe. Seriously, R2? You never went? Well, that's not too crazy to hear though, because wait, it says that was fun, but she just recently went on the riverboat in Florida for the first time, which I thought was interesting as well. Okay. Let's not get crazy here. I know there's a lot of comparisons and whatnot, but... And you know what? What's funny is I actually like a lot of the new Walt Disney World Fantasmic better than Disneyland's Fantasmic now, because Disneyland changed their soundtrack, and I prefer the original soundtrack, and that's what Walt Disney World uses. They still have the original, which is my favorite. So I'll actually put Disney World and Disneyland Fantasmics at a draw, except that Disneyland gets the edge simply because it happens on the rivers of America. And I know people complain about the standing and the uncomfortable arrangements there, but when you see the rivers come alive the way they do, it's different. All right, I'm going to take a quick stroll. We're going to circle around the rivers. We'll go through New Orleans Square. They've got some Christmas decorations up there, which look suspiciously similar to their Mardi Gras decorations, but we'll let them go. We'll let that go. Then we'll head up over near Haunted Mansion for the Haunted Mansion holiday decorations. I won't be riding it because the line is probably at least 45 minutes, if not longer. And it is not a Genie Plus day for me, so. It's actually not that busy. When we were on the Mark Twain, we were up at the top, and as we cruised by New Orleans Square, you could see that the walkways were not as crowded as you think they are. I mean, from this angle, yeah, it looks crowded, but if you were to look from the top, you'd see there's a ton of space in between people. Yeah, that's what I love. It's like nowadays they would put a ride like that on the outskirts of the park so that they wouldn't have to do the entire mountain. But Walt, being Walt, said, no, right there, that's where I want the mountain, and we'll just put it all the way around and make it the most amazing show building anybody's ever done. Greetings, Valientes. How are you? Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
That's going to pop us out of into Adventureland.
One thing I've noticed today, people are very cheerful, joyful, jovial. There's, normally you kind of, as you're like passing by, you hear kids screaming or mom and dad arguing or somebody saying something. And it just, you can usually hear that, okay, they're not having a good time right now. I haven't had any of that, which is nice. But here's the decorations in New Orleans Square. You can see they look very similar to a Mardi Gras style with the mask and everything. You guys see that? There we go. Yeah, I was actually laughing with my wife earlier because I was making a comment because there were these young ladies doing a little synchronized dance in the middle of Main Street. And I was just like, oh, brother, these TikTokers. And she's all, what's the difference between a TikToker and a YouTuber? And I was like, there's a big difference. And she's all, how is it any different? You've got a shirt advertising your channel. And I said, okay, here's the difference. They're dancing and they're using Disneyland as their stage, making them the star. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to make Disneyland the star. I'm taking people along with me. This is kind of like documentary filmmaking, if you will, right? So that's the difference. I'm letting Disneyland be the star. The TikTokers were trying to be the star at Disneyland. I hope that makes sense. Anybody agree with me? Yep, that's the difference right there. It's all about the T's. Thank you, Lorena. Now we're heading over toward Haunted Mansion, but I want to take you guys over here real quick. Do you guys know about the roasty toasties at the popcorn carts? I'm going to try to zoom in on him right here. Okay. So those are what are called the roasty toasties. They're the little characters that rotate the little popcorn barrel on the popcorn carts there. And that one is normally like a zombie Haunted Mansion cast member outfit kind of character. But for Halloween, they switch it to Oogie Boogie. So I'm going to try to step over here so we can get a view of the mansion real quick. A lot of people consider Haunted Mansion Holiday one of the best overlays. And it is really good, but for me, I've never been a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. So it doesn't hold quite the same mystique or nostalgia for me. And I feel bad because if you've never been on Haunted Mansion and you come to Disneyland anytime in September on till the end of the year, you don't get to see the original Haunted Mansion. Now we're coming up on Splash Mountain. This one, my son, he was very shy when it came to the coasters and the big rides like Splash Mountain. So he wouldn't go on them when he was little. Now that he's a coaster fiend and loves any of the thrills and drops and whatever, He's been going on Splash Mountain as much as he can, and he says, I'm trying to make up for all the years I missed out before they change it. Yeah, it looks like you guys are saying you like the original Haunted Mansion better. Yeah. I mean, the overlay is nice, but I think it just sticks around a little too long. I mean, it's 1/3 of the year, and then you've got another month where they have to install and then remove it. I just don't think it's worth it. So we shall see what happens with the Splash Mountain retheming. I'm personally not a fan of it, but I'm also not gonna sit here and badmouth everything that they do, because it's really not going to do anything. I'm going to need mods soon. Is it getting that crazy in there? Trying to keep an eye on the trap, but I'm also having to watch where I walk too. That's why I said that the streamers like Lorena and Rogue Attraction, when they're at the parks, they make it look so easy. Capable gentlemen, good evening, sir. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well, and I'm sure, judging by your dinner party recommendations and all of that, I'm sure your Thanksgiving is already on its way to being spectacular, sir. By the way, Capable Gentleman is also another YouTuber, has a wonderful channel dedicated to helping young men, old men, young women, old women, although there are no old women, they are just wonderful, mature ladies, do things in ways that maybe you hadn't thought of. He teaches you tips and tricks, helps you on your way. Like I said, wonderful channel. Check him out, give him a sub. I don't know if I'm overstepping my bounds, Lee, but are you going to be coming out to California anytime soon? I know some of the crew out there is looking to get out here next year. Just wondering if you were going to be part of that. Yeah, I figured you'd be doing it the right way. You'd be giving your guests the proper treatment. Well, thank you, Dad, man. I appreciate that. I try to think about how I like to watch the streams, and I try to give you guys little tidbits of facts and fun trivia or whatever, but try not to overdo it, because I can be a Disney nerd sometimes, theme park nerd. Yes, I can't wait for Toontown. I am so looking forward to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I already have my reservation for opening day. I will be here probably by 5 a.m. I will be one of the first in the park, be one of the first at the rope, to hopefully be one of the first on the ride. So here's the funny thing. I'm in Galaxy's Edge, and you'd almost never know it. I am not what you would consider a big Galaxy's Edge fan. I was very underwhelmed the first time I came here to see it. I was irritated because it was back when they were doing boarding passes for Rise of the Resistance. And when ours got called at 8 p.m., it was broken down, and we weren't about to just spend the last 2 hours of our day waiting and hoping for Rise of the Resistance to open back up. So never got to ride it that day. So now we're going to go into the shopping area of Galaxy's Edge, which really is basically all of what Galaxy's Edge is. I actually would go on it, but the line is just so long right now. It is at least 45 minutes, and even that's deceiving sometimes, as I'm sure you know. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge needs more. It just simply does not have enough going on as far as real stuff. I mean, they've got, look at it, they got Life Day merchandise going on over here. I'm sorry, but Life Day, that's hardly what the Star Wars fans are really after, Here's a fun little thing they do over here with the drinking fountain. Let's see if we can get it to work. Up. You guys see that? That's in the middle of the drinking fountain tank, right above the drinking fountains. The Dianoga pokes its eye up. Come on, man. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge, they need to retool it quite a bit. I think, like everybody said, it's got the good bones, but it's just missing something. Like I keep saying, and I'll say it over and over, instead of cloning Tron and bringing basically the exact same coaster from Shanghai, they should have taken that same seating configuration where you're riding like a motorcycle, but it should have been in Galaxy's Edge, and it was a speeder bike coaster. I mean, you could have even had it as a racing coaster, and how cool would that be if you've got two speeder bike trains cruising next to each other and spinning around. So, but I'm no Imagineer or nothing. Then we come to what is actually one of the coolest things in Galaxy's Edge. We got our Millennium Falcon. Wrong satellite dish, I know, calm down. But still very, very cool. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like how did they miss that? And even that could have been, still themed to sequel trilogy and whatever, because they've got speeder bikes and whatnot. So it's not like it was, the wrong era. So we'll continue on. We're going to circle back over here. Take you guys. Always fun to look at Big Thunder at night.
Well, I'll meet you over there.
It was funny. I think was it last week? Yeah, last week. My son was here on the 17th, so he was in Galaxy's Edge for all the Life Day celebration stuff. And if you guys go back through my Twitter, you can check Theme Park Casual on Twitter, and you can see they gave out lyrics for Life Day carols. And they were just rewritten, reworded Christmas carols done with Star Wars words. And I mean, to me, it was the most cringy thing possible. He said that they actually got everybody, they gave them out, and then everybody went wandering through Galaxy's Edge singing the Life Day carols.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Falcon, it's a decent ride. I think I actually like it better than Rise of the Resistance. But yeah, if you're not the pilot, it's kind of a boring, weird, dumb ride. Yeah, you're like, this isn't engineering. This is pushing a couple of buttons. You're all, let me show you engineering, right? Right, Lorena? But yeah, my son loves going on there with the single rider, and he's gotten to know some of the cast members already. And he likes to go toward the end of the night, and they let him ride in one of the cockpits by himself. So he's in there just having a blast. He always tries to get his crew. He always asks, hey, you guys want to do Chewie mode, and see if they'll let him switch it over to the Chewie mode for Falcon. I don't know if you guys heard of Chewie mode. We'll go this way a little bit, and we'll take a look at Thunder. I think we're getting close to parade time, so I may swing up to It's a Small World, and maybe if we catch it while the parade is cruising by, we'll get a lot of the people to stop and watch the parade, and we'll scoot on there real quick, and we'll see if we can get a ride on Small World Holiday. My son is 18. He just turned 18. Yeah, my son actually always laughs. He's all I actually like it when the little kids are the pilots, because it's just a crazy ride. And Big Thunder is a great ride, but at night it just gets kicked up a couple of notches, and it's just a blast. So much more fun at night, and I love it during the daytime too. But at night it's so good. Come over here and just kind of enjoy the scenery for a minute.
Mom, make sure to take the key out. It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's really good because they have certain areas lit up and then certain areas not lit. So you go through some nice dark areas. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing like Disneyland at night. Nothing like it.
I want to use it on this one. It's finally open.
Yeah, that's the one thing. When you've got a hotel that overlooks one of the parks, it's like I could sit in that window for hours. I think it's funny because when I was a kid, since we lived in Southern California, we never stayed at any of the hotels out here. It was just a day trip to Disneyland and drive home. So when I got older and I could stay at the hotels, it was like just a completely different experience for me. And that's the other thing about this. It's like right now I'm at Disneyland again. I have a magic key. I was blessed. We were blessed by my father-in-law who bought us the magic keys for Christmas. And it's like Disneyland has so many memories for me as a kid, but then even this is, if you guys don't know the story, this is where I fell in love with my wife. It's been almost 23 years since that day that she asked me to go to Disneyland because she knew I was a big Disneyland fanatic. And I thought I was just going to Disneyland with a friend. And by the end of the day, I realized, oh my God, I think I've got more than a friend here. And well, 23 years later, here we are.
Okay, let's go.
I need you.
Yep, the original.
Limited 2 times.
The original and what I consider still the best. Oh, fresh baked. Is that who you're talking about, right? Yeah, they've got a cute story too. I wish I could take the volume of the crowds and just turn it down so that we could just hear the music and look at the lights. Oh yeah, man, you can see me. I've got my gimbal. Come say hi, man. I got a sticker for you if you want. Oh, we had a proposal. Who wouldn't, right? How could she say no? Valentes?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
You want to be on the stream or no?
Sure, yeah.
Hey, everybody, we got Valentes here. Just hanging out for the day or what?
Yeah, fireworks.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. So I'm just getting my spot early.
There you go.
Yeah.
I told you I had a sticker for you. There you go.
Oh, awesome, man. You got your own brand sticker.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, if you ever see me in the parks, come find me. I've got stickers for y'all.
There you go. That's awesome. Thank
Nice.
You, man.
Yeah. Good meeting you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Good seeing you. Good luck with the fireworks.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.
Hopefully they go off.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and walk through the can we walk through the castle? I got ropes up everywhere. What the heck is going on with that? Oh, I think we just got to go around the ropes. Okay. Let's get a nice, good, close shot of the castle. That's awesome. You're going to have a great time. Just take it in for a second. Sorry, that castle may be a little bit smaller than everybody else's, but man, it has got such character. All right, Lee, you have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving, sir. Go take care of all that stuff. We will see you next time. Thanks again for stopping by, man. All right, I'm going to take you through, since we got a few minutes, I'm going to take you through Sleeping Beauty Castle. And I'm not sure if everybody knows that this is an attraction, actually.
The daughter was born, they called her Aurora. Aurora, the daughter was born, okay?
So you can actually come up into Sleeping Beauty Castle, and they have little vignettes for you to look at that tell the story from the movie Sleeping Beauty.
It's awesome.
There's your phone, speeding glow, glowing in the dark. Touch the spindle, a voice commanded a ruby, and pricked her finger. She touched it and she fell.
Yeah, I get a kick out of this. It's one of the it's kind of like a weird thing in Disneyland.
The three good fairies put the entire kingdom to sleep as wise as they are over the waves. So everyone is asleep until she would get her. The whole kingdom is asleep. Sasha, listen. High atop the tower, Princess Aurora slept, awaiting the noble Prince Philip, who would one day come to release her from her slumber. Summoned all the demons from her castle. Beneficent summoned all the demons from her castle to grant Prince Philip a reach to the princess. Is that it?
No.
All right, to the castle.
Wish I had a better camera. You guys could see all the really cool woodwork that they have here on the ceiling and walls.
Summoned all the demons. Okay, ready? Male turned herself into flames, spewing dragon to stop Prince Philip attaining And the friends. Invited me.
And of course, we have to end with the pink and the blue and the pink and the
Okay, her
blue.
dress goes from blue to pink. Make up their mind.
It's definitely a fun little addition that they have in there. So we'll cruise through Fantasyland, head up to It's a Small World, and see if maybe we can get on a ride. Yeah, Fantasyland is the least fun land to walk through. The only other one that gets as bad is Adventureland when Phantasmic or something lets out. Jerry Minosa, how you doing, sir? Good seeing you. Happy holidays. Mr. Toad line, pretty decent size right now. That's one thing we have that Florida doesn't anymore, Mr. Toad. And I know how much you Florida theme parkers are jealous of that. Dude, I've tried every single time. Doesn't budge. I guess I just ain't got it. Mom. See. Gosh, it's hard to maneuver and try to keep an eye on the chat and all of that stuff. It doesn't. They're putting up the rope and about to block it off, so I had to squeeze in real quick. Yeah, Mr. Toad, when I was little, it was number one ride was People Mover, number two was Mr. Toad. Yeah, Matterhorn is just in a league of its own. There's not many rides that it's like, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and build a mountain and put a roller coaster in it. Especially not like Matterhorn. All right, looks like It's a Small World has a decent sized line. So I don't know. Do you guys want me to get in line and we'll go on it, or you want me to keep walking around and we'll kind of catch a little bit of the parade? I'm not sure. There's dozens of kids with lightsabers, so if there was one that was in a weird spot. Yeah, the line for It's a Small World looks like it's at least half an hour, possibly more. So, because it looks like they're loading one side only. So that's going to make it take a lot longer. Let me see. So the parade probably just stepped off at Town Square, and they don't let us stand here for it. I may give it a couple minutes, and then once it starts getting close, I'll get in line, and then we can watch the parade from the line, and 2 birds, 1 stone. Sound good? Does that sound good, everybody? I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get on this side, though. Okay, we got to get on the other side of the white ropes.
The strollers?
If you guys haven't heard about those popcorn buckets back there, those are actually music boxes that play the Christmas fantasy parade theme when you wind it up. Yeah, so I think we'll just kind of hang out here, enjoy the lights, enjoy kind of the people cruising by. Once the parade starts, I'll head over that way and see if I can slide in. Again, I hope the stream holds up inside the ride. So if it starts getting a little laggy, just bear with me. It'll hopefully fix itself in a few seconds as the boat moves along. Let me see if I can double check where the entrance. How do I get to the entrance for the Small World line?
The entrance is going to be straight ahead.
Is it on that side of the
On
waiting
the
line?
left.
On the
Where
left.
the cast member is right there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, we'll get some first.
Yeah, let it go down more. And then you
Okay, see, this is where I really wish I could live up to my namesake of theme park casual, but at heart, I'm a theme park commando, and it's like, as soon as we're in line for a ride, it's like, okay, where are we going after this? You know, and I really try to not do that, but I think it's just part of me now. Yes, I saw that. They've got a couple of the dolls are now in wheelchairs, and I thought that was a spectacular way to do the inclusivity and show different abilities and things like that in the ride. And what I liked about it was Disney didn't toot their own horn about it. They did it and let people find it and let it kind of let that spread the word. I didn't see any official press release or anything from Disney about it, at least nothing major. And I thought that was even more appropriate the way they did it like that, to just kind of let it just sort of happen. And if you're a cast member or a former cast member, we appreciate you, because oh my gosh, dealing with this many people. You guys, most of the time, you guys are absolute saints, and I commend you for how well you handle yourselves. They are everywhere, man. Everywhere. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to lose it. Trying to lose at least some of that. Trying to keep it a low key, chill kind of a stream. But I also don't want to have you guys follow me around as I get lost and I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go, where I'm supposed to be, where I'm not allowed to go. That's no fun. I get irritated when the streamers do that. It's kind of like, they're like, okay, well, where should we go? And they start walking somewhere. And I'm like, you're going the wrong way. That's not where you're supposed to be going. But then now I know it's like, okay, well, when you got a gimbal, you've got a chat going. You're trying to make sure you don't run into anybody. You got to watch for lightsabers and stuff from poking you in the eye. Trying to get places, and they're always maneuvering, and there's ropes that pop up. So it's not easy. It's not nowhere near as easy as all those streamers make it look. Theme Park Marine, there you go. We got the Theme Park Navy SEALs, Theme Park Commandos, Theme Park Red Berets. Theme Park Superheroes, there you go. Anything but theme park casuals, right? Although I think I'm going to be here on Tuesday again, and I'm debating if I should do another night stream or if I should do a rope drop stream in the morning, because I'm coming early. So I may do a rope drop, but I don't know if many people would be able to join at that time. But it might be kind of cool to see, because I want to do a rope drop and chill and kind of walk the park as everybody's heading to their first main ride, and the rest of the park is kind of empty and quiet, and just kind of see how that goes for a couple hours, in the morning when it's not crazy busy yet. Gatorland, that's a question for you, Lorena. You got the scoop on Gatorland. Yeah, I would have rope dropped today, but I had my wife and my son, and my wife is like, no, I got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be dealing with tomorrow morning. I can go in the afternoon if we're staying late. Otherwise, no. And she's already been dealing with other stuff with her schedule. So she was like, we ain't rope dropping. So yeah, next Tuesday, maybe I'll do that. I'll do a nice early rope drop. Like I said, rope drop and chill. And we'll give that a try. The one thing I am thankful for, though, at Disneyland is they let you stream on the rides. Knott's Berry Farm, they are just they're becoming almost, I'm not even going to say the word, but they're becoming very strict when it comes to the streaming. I was surprised they let me stream on Calico Mine Ride the other day. I went on Knott's Berry Tales, and over the speaker they kept saying, "Put your electronics away, put your electronics away." So I was like, man, not even on Berry Tales. That's basically a dark ride. So I'm appreciative that Disneyland. Last time I got to actually film on Splash Mountain. Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm won't even let you have it out on Berry Tales. It's crazy. Yeah, see, that's where the theme park commando in me kicks in. When it was my son's birthday in September, we got a hotel out here just up the street, and we rope dropped. We were at Disneyland in line by 7:15, and we didn't leave the park till 12:30. So for me, it's rope drop to they got to kick me out. Oh yeah, so most of the time they're cool about it. Do they have a policy, and most of the cast members ignore it, or is it that it's kind of like a loose, kind of a word of mouth sort of policy? Yeah, I heard Tokyo was trying to crack down on the streaming, but I think it's just a matter of making sure that you aren't disturbing anyone. Like if you've got the camera, sticking up in the crowd when people are trying to watch a show or something, that they'll crack down on it, or if you have any lighting or stuff like that going on during the rides. I heard that's what they were cracking down on mostly. Well, again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Wasn't sure what to expect. Wasn't sure if people were going to be too busy with their holiday stuff or what. But I appreciate y'all being here. Again, if you haven't already, please smash the like button if you think I'm doing a good enough job for it. Yeah, Universal Orlando doesn't let you film on the rides except the slow ones. Yeah, see, not very far. It's not even on the slow ones. I was really surprised. I thought for sure they'd be okay with Berry Tales, but nope, they were not. I think we're getting close to the parade coming up here. I think I'm hearing parade music at the next section down. Yep, there we go.
Happy holidays, everyone. It's time to share the magic of the merriest season long. And Disneyland proudly presents A Christmas Fantasy.
As soon as I catch a sight of the floats, I'll head over there, and then we'll get in line and try to watch as much of the parade as we can from the line. Yet I got to try to not be annoying. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the streamer that's like, okay, can you put the camera down for a second?
You real? I know. Every time.
Still have not caught sight of any of the floats or anything yet. Okay, well, while we got a second, I'll tell you a funny story from Christmas Fantasy Parade from years ago. A friend of mine was friends with somebody that was in the parade, and she was Belle. And that year, there was one of the floats where they were actually ice skating, where Belle and Beast were ice skating on the float. And we were supposed to meet her after the parade. And so we see her go by in the parade, we wave to her so she knows that we're here, and she continues on. The parade moves past us. We go by, we're waiting for her at the spot that she told us to meet her, and she never shows up. And so we thought, well, that was kind of rude. We come to find out that during the parade, ice skating, she slipped, fell, and sprained her wrist, and had to continue the parade. She had to continue the parade with a completely shattered wrist. She said that her wrist had swollen up so bad that they had to cut the gloves off of her. Regular. Thank you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So what? It takes like 8 by the time we're done.
Indiana Jones is still out. They still ask for this.
I don't know. I can barely cancel the Indiana Jones one.
No, they need to have that later.
No, it is.
I like it.
I'll let you
Indiana Jones is only an hour, and we have an hour after that. Exactly. Why would we not? Probably over 1 million. I like the elf outfits. Don't waste your time.
See you, Dad, man. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.
You haven't told me 15 minutes. That's enough time to fix it.
I think so. Oh, look at that.
No.
Snowflake.
The Slender Mountain took enough time to fix it.
Oh my god, I can't.
What is it? Hi, Fireball!
The train at Disneyland is taking passengers. I believe in Florida they're not taking passengers right now. I believe they're testing the trains right now. Oh, really?
Oh my god, you're
Oh, you're right.
don't even. I don't know, it just looks funny and it's soft. Yes. It's still going. Oh, Cinderella.
Jerry, that's my guess is that's Prince Charming. I don't know if he ever really had a name. I don't know if you're commenting on the look of the actor, but
When do you like to see me all the time now?
Like ever, like never brings like a friend or like you can bring.
When do you ever see me at parties though? I'm always at work.
No, it's not work.
What do you mean always? Before. When do you guys see me at parties? Let me know. When was this? That was my day off.
Don't make me give you. That's what she said.
Season's greetings towards Happy Holiday. Greetings, I am Buzz Lightyear. Come with peace on earth, goodwill towards toys, to the holidays and beyond. I need a present report. What's Santa delivering this year? Just look at this Yuletide celebration. Very impressive.
Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Spread peace and joy all year round.
Hey everybody. Figured I'd let you guys have the camera pointed at me rather than just wandering around through the crowd. I know people probably don't really get a kick out of that. So, but that was the parade. That was the Christmas Fantasy Parade at Disneyland. What'd you guys think?
Wait, what'd you say?
As much as you could see it. Yeah, it's a good parade. The music is really, really well done. The way they take their Christmas fantasy soundtrack and blend it in with all the other songs. Really well done. So now we've still got probably a good 20 minutes for the It's a Small World holiday.
Calm down.
So we'll just kind of hang out here.
Put my pickle back.
Hopefully you guys will be cool to hang out for another 20 minutes, then we'll get on the ride. And probably after the ride, I'll walk us back to Main Street and we'll call it a night there. I would try to do fireworks, but that's still a couple hours away, and I don't know if I'll be able to make it with the stream. So just because phone battery might not last quite that long. Got my charger with me, but it was such a pain to do that at Knott's Berry Farm the other day with it plugged into the charger. But since I'm doing a rope drop stream on Tuesday, maybe I'll do also a nighttime stream where we'll catch the fireworks. I'll just do a short one with the fireworks, maybe on next Tuesday. So hopefully, weather permitting, we'll have fireworks then. So this is the part of the streams where it gets kind of boring, and I know some streamers like Fresh Baked, he doesn't like to get in the lines. Feels that that's a disservice to the viewers. And I kind of get it, but at the same time, it kind of just makes you feel like you're really actually there when you have those moments in line where you're just kind of hanging out. Luckily, this line has a good backdrop, so keeping the view somewhat festive.
Saturday.
I did enjoy the Mark Twain at night. That was wonderful to be able to do that. Like I said, it's been years since I've been able to ride the Mark Twain at night. Jerry Mendoza, if you're still hanging out, which parks are you close to, or which one do you consider your home park? Are you more Florida guy or SoCal?
No, I didn't.
The line isn't even moving now. I think they're probably letting all the lightning lanes come in, who probably just came in right after the parade. So we're probably going to be loading a ton of them and then just letting us in little by little.
Huh? I want to get out of this line for a second and just come back in.
Oh wow, you're in Maine, okay. Got a water park. Okay, have you ever been to the Disney parks anywhere, either coast? If you ever make it down to SoCal, let me know. I'll be happy to give you a tour of Disneyland or not, either one. I do need to get over to California Adventure for Christmas. I don't think I've ever been there when they had their Christmas stuff going. We got to Cars Land at the end of September, so I got to see Halloween there, but I haven't gotten to see Christmas.
The problem is lightning lanes.
I'm curious to see how California Adventure does their holidays.
There's nothing left.
I know it's not quite on the scale that Disneyland does, but they've got the food festival over there for Christmas, so that might be something to check out. And Radiator Springs Racers is just a phenomenal ride, so you can always go and do that.
What does she still use against?
Yeah, this line's going to be a long, slow load right now. From what I can tell, they're only loading one side. It's a Small World here has two sides that they could load, but they're only doing one for some reason.
No way there's someone like that. There's someone and here.
So again, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it. I know there's lots of things you guys are probably having to get done for Thanksgiving, lots of options for things to do, but you're spending a little bit of time with me, and I do appreciate it.
It's like Frozen. What is she? Elsa, what is she?
Autopia's 15 minutes.
Wait, you didn't ask.
I guess I could give you one little story about It's a Small World holiday. One year, the place that I was working took all of the team leaders and managers to Disneyland, and me and my boss, we had arranged for everybody to meet up near It's a Small World at like 4:30 or whatever, so we could go on the ride. And I figured if we timed it right, we would be on the ride and inside before the lights came on. And then when we come out, the lights would be on. And sure enough, I was able to nail it to where we got our boats inside. And then while we were in, the lights came on. So when we came out of the ride, everybody saw the whole place was lit. I mean, you can see how much lighting there is over here.
Too much.
And so you come out and your boats are right in the middle of it, and they didn't know any of it was going to be happening. And so it was kind of like, I always call it, it's my called shot, you know, the way Babe Ruth, you know, because I nailed it so well, and I was so proud of myself. So we have moved all of about 20 yards so far. Yeah, like I said, it's my favorite overlay. I think it's the best one they've ever done.
Go.
Got a sneeze stuck in my nose, and it's not wanting to come out. It's not wanting to leave.
Under your chin, under your chin. First, it's a small world. Yeah.
Too small.
Shit.
Come here,
So we're inching our way closer. We got 2 more of the long switchbacks to go. There's a couple more little zigzag area, and then finally.
There. Let me do it.
Yeah, I think there are some large jingle bells in there, but not sure what you're seeing, if that's what you're talking about. I believe it runs. I think they leave It's a Small World Holiday up a little bit extra. The holidays technically are over on January 8th for Disneyland, but I think they leave Small World open while they remove the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay. They leave It's a Small World open, so it stays, I think, like another week or 2 beyond the official Disneyland holiday time. So I think that one probably goes till probably the 15th or 20th of January.
Oh.
I'm thinking I may get a coffee after this. Starting to feel the yawns that I'm trying to suppress. And I'm planning to do midnight tonight at least. So.
Yeah. It's better than 2 minutes. Excuse me.
Okay. Had several people basically just get out of the line, but yeah, Zazu. I don't know why everybody gets so upset with that song. I could make a case that It's a Small World is one of the most important rides, one of the most important attractions in Disney history. I've always viewed it as it was Walt's love letter to humanity, that if people could realize that, you know what, when we were kids, a lot of the stuff that we think is so important just didn't matter, and we were able to get along and make friends almost instantly, and that if we could get back to that, the world would be a much better place. And I think that to me is what It's a Small World is all about. And to me, it embodies what I feel Walt's heart was toward the world and why he did what he did. I think I just inhaled a bubble.
Okay, I know. 35 plus 46.
They dim the lights all around It's a Small World area over here. I think they're going to do the snowfall.
Oh, okay, but...
starting to feel yawns coming on. To get a little closer, I'll take it off my mug and we'll let you guys see the lights and enjoy that for a little while. Like, let me spin it around this way so you can see behind me. You're right. You watch every episode? Is it on ABC or is it on Disney Plus now? I don't watch TV anymore. I basically watch YouTube, and that's kind of it. I think sometimes I'll be in the room when my wife's watching a Hallmark Christmas movie or something like that, but that's about it.
I just got the preview pass.
Lights are back up. I feel bad. I got people looking at me thinking that I'm filming them, but they don't realize the camera's on me.
Me too.
Oh, gotcha. So I know I'm at Disneyland, but I caught all the Christmas stuff at Knott's on last Friday. And if anybody is watching this and you have a chance to get to Knott's for Christmastime, do not miss the Snoopy on Ice show. It was amazing. It blew me away. I could not believe how so much improved it is. And they did a great show before, but this one is just like off the charts. It is literally the best show they have there now. And they've got a lot of good shows. They've got the old, you guys remember Billy Hill and the Hillbillies here at Disneyland? Well, that same group is now at Knott's, and they go by Crazy Kirk and the Hillbillies. And they're always fun. They do the silly kind of country bluegrass stuff, and for the holidays they do all the Christmas music. But yeah, Knott's is definitely doing an incredible job with their entertainment right now. So if you have a chance, get to Knott's and check out all their holiday stuff. It's amazing. Curious, did anybody, didn't Strange World open today? Are we go see it? Are we gonna see it? I'm not.
I don't know where
Hey, thanks for being here, Lorena. You have a nice night and a very happy Thanksgiving. We will see you around, I'm sure. I will do my best to be there for the theme park therapy stream as well. So good night, Lorena. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, definitely. You got to get to Knott's. They're like I said, they're killing it right now. They have stepped up their game so much, and I believe I heard that there's a lot of the Disneyland entertainment people are now at Knott's, and they're just tearing it up over there, bringing Knott's, up several notches. And I just heard somebody say beignets, and now I'm thinking maybe I might go get some beignets. The only problem here's a tip. Here's a tip: when you're going for beignets, if you're at Disneyland, don't get them in Norland Square. Leave the park, and go get them over at the Jazz Kitchen. Those beignets are phenomenal. Those are the better beignets. Don't spend the money on the Disney ones because they're Mickey shaped, but they're like super hollow and just nowhere near as good as the ones over at Jazz Kitchen. All right, I just got a low battery warning, so give me a quick second, and I'm going to try to plug in and keep the stream alive. Bear with me. There may be a little bit of shakiness happening. Give me a quick second. Okay, I think we're good. I hope so. So hopefully the stream won't cut out in the middle of the ride, but if it does, thanks for being here, everybody. It's getting close. One more long switchback, and then we've got just a couple of zigzags. But at least we got to see some of the parade while we were in line, so that kind of helped a little bit. And the line is probably nearly twice as long as when we got in, now that the parade is over.
What's the story? What's the plan?
An hour is a pretty much time. I say if it's not
Within an hour and 10 minutes.
on the ride, if we're not on the ride, it's
8:30.
Yeah.
Guys, I've had this weed for so long, and I never noticed it's a secret.
As far as I know, yeah, 5 would be whatever it says is watching. That's, I believe, the correct count. Hey there, Tyler. Welcome in. Happy November, fall, and autumn. Happy Thanksgiving. We are currently in line for It's a Small World holiday. We probably have, hopefully, another 10 to 15 minutes before we're on the boat. So if you want to hang out, we will be seeing that in just a little bit. As soon as we round the corner over here, I'll switch the camera so you guys can see the lights up on the facade. It's funny, we were watching the Christmas parade, and there's the snowman, the snowflake, ice skater or roller skaters, and the gingerbread men, and they're all a slightly different design than what they used to be. So it's kind of like I look at it and I'm like, aren't the gingerbread men I remember. So new designs are cute, but the other ones were like the classic old school style. So I kind of miss those ones. What about the Disney princesses? Was there something about those, Jared? Well, which one's your favorite princess? That's always a good question. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
I don't. Got it.
Yeah, the Incredibles were not in this parade. They were in the Pixar Play Parade, and I think they are in Paint the Night, but they are not in Christmas Fantasy. And yours is Snow White. Okay. Mine is Ariel. So she's been my favorite since she burst onto the scene.
Yeah, can you defeating the purpose too?
I get a kick out of it's like Frozen has to be included in everything now. There has to be some song from Frozen or characters or Olaf or something. It's always has to have Frozen somewhere in there. Yeah, she is the fairest, but I don't always go for the fairest, if that makes any sense.
But I spoiled you on all the other ones.
Man, they really need to do something about this Genie Plus. Those lightning lanes are killing these standby lines. This entire line should have been about half an hour, and it's been at least 45 minutes already.
What was that?
What is that right there? It was a rat. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, something just went shooting through the bushes over here. I'm not sure what it was. No, I didn't. I'm kind of pointing up in that direction. Well, Disneyland is known to have cats, so it might have been a cat.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right
Figures they're doing a projection show on the facade, and we can't see it because we're way off in the corner.
Well, we're gonna have to do it.
I didn't time that one right.
You literally have 3 minutes to get in front of the line, in the ride, and off the ride. I will bet, dude. And then what do we do after Indy if we dip from here?
Well, no, I think at that point.
Well, then fireworks is face out.
Okay, then we're done. Well, then yeah, fireworks.
Fireworks, Space Mountain, done. Can't do that. It's Indiana Jones vignette fireworks.
Yes, it is. It is Nutcracker.
Space Mountain merry-go-round. Everyone's talking. Let's go.
My apologies that this line has taken quite so long. No, it's public domain? Okay. Well, good, then at least the stream won't get blocked for that. Or copyrighted, right? I'm sure I'll probably get copyright claimed on something else, but...
No, there is something in there. I swear that.
In fact, I think It's a Small World gets a copyright claimed. I think they used to actually even block the streams. I know when the What About Bruno little projection show they would do on It's a Small World, when that first debuted, I think like the first 3 or 4 nights, it was literally killing people's streams. They were like taking streams offline. Got a little rat up here. Let me see if I can switch the camera for you guys. Maybe we can catch the rat at Disneyland.
There, like, that's part of the.
Nah, it's too dark. He went back in. Oh well. I tried. But yeah, there was a little rat crawling up on the trees and up on the facade right there. So, all right. So if we can get a couple more quick moves like that where we can clear some ground, we could get on there in hopefully about 10, 15 minutes. Again, my apologies. Didn't think it was going to take quite this long.
Dude. Not working. It's not working. No trabajo.
Yeah, that's why we ended up with the Pooh, Blood and Honey horror movie earlier this year. I'm curious what is public domain, though. I mean, because you can't take the Disney style Winnie the Pooh. You can just take what's described in the book, I guess, which I guess it's kind of close to what Disney did, I suppose.
Or husband. What the hell? You literally went like this.
Looks like we still have 9 of you in here. Appreciate you hanging out with me on a Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. Appreciate y'all being here. We are trying to get to It's a Small World Holiday. Show you that ride.
Yes, you got the order. You took my order down correctly.
If you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like button.
Never offered it.
If you're interested in seeing more streams from Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, other Southern California theme parks, by all means hit that subscribe button, and you'll be part of the theme park casual crew, and you'll be able to follow along with me as we check out all the different theme parks. Yikes, this line, man.
It's like $125. Oh, it's legit. Which one do you go to?
Well, no, I heard this one. It's like risky, but it's like an app.
Online? I wonder what's back behind that door.
But like, so other colors sell their old clothes. Like, that's what
Oh, that's what you do.
that's why I was selling my old. But I haven't seen it. So then
That is. Get it together, man.
the layers really well over like this. Yeah, these are expensive at Macy's, right? Oh, I hear a lot.
I don't know why you don't shop. There's another one offering one, brick and mortar one locally. It's called no, it's called.
All the good ones are orange.
Yeah.
I really like orange. I got $20
It's getting kind of cold out that way because over here It's a Small World. We're all jammed in on this line, man. It's nice and warm over here. Man, the Lightning Lane, the way they're doing Genie Plus here, this is insane, man. These standby waits are inappropriate. It just does not work. I really hope they're figuring out a way to fix this system because it is terrible. If I had bought a ticket and I'm sitting here like this, I'd be kind of upset. Yeah, I've got a long sleeve shirt and then a flannel on, and I'm actually getting kind of hot.
It was a very small gap. It's not moving.
Yeah, it's been really slow going, like crazy slow. I think it's because everybody after the parade or whatever, they know to not use their lightning lane for It's a Small World until the lights are on or something. I don't know, but all I'm seeing is them letting the lightning lane in and you know,
right there.
for every 4 boats worth of lightning lane, they're letting like 3 or 4 groups out of the standby. It's just crazy.
Oh, another.
Looks like they're finally taking a decent amount from the standby, but yeah, right now it looks like Lightning Lane is getting at least 70. It's if they're not getting 3 out of every 4 boats, they're getting 4 out of every 5. It's crazy right now. But at least we got some pretty lights to look at.
Right? That's this right there, right?
That's the same idea.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Inching our way closer. Inching our way.
Long time. ¿Verdad?
Yeah, that's all they have.
go in there and they make like all McDonald's green.
But you like
No.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the people behind me, they're trying to get over to Indiana Jones before the fireworks still too, and so they're getting kind of stressed out.
No, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, right now I'm guessing the mix is 80-20. Lightning Lane is just getting way too many.
It's getting ready to explode. Good idea, huh?
I don't know what the deal is, why they're only loading one side, but
But we're in Fantasyland.
it's taking forever.
not even 8:15 yet.
Okay, if you hear that train one more time,
That's a deal. That's a deal.
I hate that train.
That train, dude. Oh, so bad. It reminded me of you, dude.
The idea was what? To not let you comment on the Roku? Or get in this line that
I think
took
it's like
way a lot
4
longer than we
lightning
thought.
votes to one of us. Yes, now. God.
It was awesome.
I could have used the freebie instead of Big Mac.
But Issa wanted to go on it.
On what?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, you wanted to go on there, dude.
You liked it though. It was good though.
It was a good ride.
That was my freebie, man. Could have easily used it here. We would be in Indiana right now.
It doesn't help that I have to go to the bathroom.
Same.
And they don't come.
Same. Yeah, but what's your
Same? What do you mean? Again?
Again? I
And
think
now,
it's like
I drink a lot of
Telling
fun.
Tom.
I drink a lot of fun. I did poop one day today.
Throw me in the can. Freaking.
It was either our buddy Bob Chapek or Josh Tomorrow. That's who's got us in this mess. One of them's gone. So if nothing changes, well, then we know it was probably Josh Tomorrow.
Stop.
You can't just say one more thing. Oh, I know too many languages.
I didn't say any of them properly. None of them
I stop it.
were correctly stated.
Guys.
It's a long ride, right?
It's a bit of a ride,
I
yeah.
can't remember. I feel like it's 15 minutes.
They explore every
15
culture
years.
and Disney
We're
character.
out.
But yeah,
We're
yeah.
out. We're dipping.
Hey,
But
4
look how
minutes.
close we are. Okay, think about it.
come on.
We still have 40 minutes to get to
Yeah,
the mall.
40.
It takes 10 minutes to walk there, 15 minutes to go through this thing. Close. You better run.
Oh, God.
No bathroom breaks.
Yo, I got a bathroom.
You got lucky.
All right. We have crossed the point where the lightning lane and standby merge.
Now we're boarding.
Where? Down there. Freaking nice.
Gotta admit, the facade is pretty impressive, though.
Just scare me and I'll walk.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. No, not right now.
I have to.
I don't care. Oh, it's gonna do this. It's gonna do its, yeah. How do you even dip from here?
There's
No way. You're locked in, dude. The Indy?
Look at Cooper. Or Nutcracker, I don't know.
Look, it's whatever. Santa's face.
Yo, guys, 8:13. Have you seen?
Look, what's coming out of the Look, they're coming out of the sky.
I don't know, guys. I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it to it.
Nick, dude, Nick barely.
The ride's not. The ride's
They're getting
like
off.
5
They're getting
minutes.
off. It's not 5 minutes. It's like 10 minutes.
It's not 10 minutes.
You said yourself they explode through all those.
Yeah, it feels like 10 minutes because it's so much, but it's not 10 minutes.
I feel you're very optimistic right now for no reason.
Because I want to do both. We're here, I'd be happy to do both.
Hey, I'm scared.
Stop this. We're here.
If that seat is soggy, bro.
I swear to God.
I can't handle soggy, bro.
Should I be able to take the back?
Yeah, go to take my to your right hand side, left hand side open.
Two.
Welcome aboard, new sailors. Please look down, watch your step. Next group, please stay behind that yellow line if you don't recognize them. Tag us to your right. Share your holiday cruise around the world. Welcome back, sailors. Once your boat comes up, full stop. Please exit to your left-hand side only. Welcome aboard, new sailors. Thank you.
Yeah, woke everyone up.
Everyone, this is an exit only. This is not a viewing area for the show. Please exit all the way to the toy store. This is an exit only for It's a Small World. If you're sitting on the bridge, please exit all the way to the toy store. To your holiday cruise around the world. Live is next. Welcome back, sailors. Once your boat comes to a full stop, please exit to your left-hand side only. Welcome aboard, new sailors. Please exit on watch your step.
Hey guys, yeah, this is only our first time, Victor. We finally got through. The lightning lane just basically took over. So I'm going to go ahead and keep quiet through the ride. So go ahead and enjoy. It's a small world holiday.
Surveillez les enfants. Merci. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and please watch your children. Thank you.
ようこそ。お客様の安全のため、乗船中は船から手や手を出さないでください。また、お子様から目を離さないように。
There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware it's a small world after all. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. It's a small world
Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
Yeah, that's part of the
Veuillez
fun of this
rester
one.
assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau
Yeah, all the
et
different languages.
attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por
Merci.
favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark.
Very cool. You took a crash course in Japanese in Germany or in German?
Whoa! Travel to catch you on the left hand side and your left hand side only. Prepare yourself, imagine we're sitting there and a very happy holiday. Yes, sir. And welcome on board to our Nicholas Island. Please look down on the steps, watch your step, and enjoy the boat.
Take one last look at the lights here at It's a Small World.
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete
Hey,
stop
Bob.
at the dock.
What'd you miss? You missed probably about an hour-long wait for It's a Small World holiday. So, welcome back, man. All right, I'm going to walk us up to Main Street, and I think I'm going to call it a night for the stream up there. So let's take a quick stroll. One quick stroll back down to Main Street, look at the lights, see some more of the decorations. I'll show you guys a good up close of the official Disneyland Christmas tree. Always love seeing the Matterhorn. It is probably my favorite show building. Okay, yeah, it wasn't very cold while I was in the line for It's a Small World because there were so many people and we were all packed in. Once you get out in the open, it's cold out here. Cold for California, I'll just say that. Might be in the low 60s right now, and everybody's got their beanies on and coats and puffy jackets and stuff. I gotta invest in a longer cord for the charging because it keeps getting snagged, and if I move it away just enough, it starts pulling on the phone. So. Thank you, Jerry, and the same goes for you. I hope you have a good holiday. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate you hanging out with us, man. We'll head down to Main Street, let you guys see the decorations there, the tree. Then I'll probably get a coffee because that sounds wonderful right now. So it looks like they're actually getting prepped for the fireworks. They're starting to clear the areas. Dang, I wish I could go a little bit longer, but it's already kind of taxing on the phone right now. And who knows what it looks like over on Main Street. Yeesh. We'll see if we get down there. I hope the fireworks are going off tonight. All these people waiting for them. We'd end up being told that no, it's a little too breezy. Can't do them.
Teach them. They're gonna start both sides.
I apologize for all the shaking. It's the cord that I've got the phone plugged in with. It's just keeps messing with it, so it's making it tough for me to put the phone in a spot where I can read the chat. All right, let me go ahead and unplug real quick. 1 second. Okay. All right, it's a little better. It was a little busy, but I wouldn't say it's not uncomfortable. Let's put it that way. I think it's the same way I described Knott's Berry Farm, where it's comfortably festive. So it feels like a busy day. You know, lots of people having fun, but nothing too much to where you're just like starting to get exasperated with people constantly in your way. It wasn't like that.
Why is this
28 degrees. I think I've only been in that kind of temperature once. I went camping with some friends in Big Bear, California, and it dropped down to 26 overnight. And we were in a tent. So here we are on Main Street now. I'll give you a quick scan of the area with the lights.
Oh, look.
You think Starbucks has a long line? I'm sure it's not too bad. Got to relearn maneuvering through all the crowds and stuff, man. Jeez.
Get in or get out.
And then suggested arrival is.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna pull over here. Take a look back real quick at the castle. We'll flip it back. And so with that, I will say thank you to everyone who hung out with me. Some of you guys for the entire time, almost 4 hours. Holy mackerel. I was only expecting to do a couple of hours though. But thank you so much to all you guys who were hanging out. Yes, definitely time for a hot chocolate. I'll probably get a coffee. Maybe I'll spoil myself and get a mocha. I don't know. But again, thank you to everybody. Bob, Jerry, Lorena, JT, R2. I don't even remember all who showed up. I know we had Sonia, Lori Jean, we had Tyler. Thank you all for showing up. Again, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like. If you want to see some more of this, please subscribe. And don't forget, next Tuesday, I will be doing a rope drop here at Disneyland, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And then we'll be back again that evening. I'm going to do fireworks if they go off. So let's all cross our fingers, hope the fireworks go off on Tuesday, and we'll all get to see them together. Until then, thank you again. I appreciate you all being here. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you next time. See you, kids.